interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Come on, somebody. So what up, y'all? It's your girl, Big Bentley Niche here, and you are tuned into the Niche Speaks Come On Somebody segment. And I am here at Power 99 at the iHeart Studio with Roxy Romeo, a powerful woman in radio and a dynamic personality. How are you?
I am good. Thank you. I need to put you in my pocket and bring you everywhere.
So it is a pleasure to meet you, and I love to talk to women that inspire me for different reasons. It could be just the simplest things. We watch you every day on air. We watch you go hard, committed to your dreams, committed to your role at the morning show, and just committed to just being a powerful voice and a personality. But let's talk about some behind the scenes things. Like, let's get to know who you really are. You're a mom.
I am a mom. I have two young ones. My son Tristan is 3, and I have
Ooh,
a daughter.
You got a baby.
Yeah. And my daughter Zara is 1.
Oh. That right there is one of the hardest jobs in itself. I have a 14-year-old, and I stopped right there. That was it for me. I said, mentally, emotionally, and physically, this is a lot. So I take my hat off to you for having a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old. Now, how do you balance that? Work and the mom life.
I'm still trying to figure it out. I mean, I'm making it happen somehow, but I have to definitely give a shout out to my amazing husband.
Yes, husband.
Yes, Devin.
That also matters.
Yes, it does. It does. He's amazing. He knows what I do and what it entails. And anytime I need him to have my back or pick up a little more slack, he's always there to do it.
Okay. What advice would you give to a upcoming radio personality as a woman in this industry? A valuable lesson that you learned. What could you give?
Man.
Woo, probably a lot of them, right?
It's just because radio has changed so much.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like the advice that I would have given maybe 10 years ago. It's not the same advice I would give today.
Okay.
Networking, number one, is extremely important. There's a lot of careers that you are required to go to, school for, a doctor, a nurse,
Yes.
lawyer, whatever it is. The entertainment industry is not one of those, and it really is a lot about who you know.
Yes.
And
building relationships.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And who you know, and those relationships will take you very far, but your talent is what's going to keep you there.
That was some good advice. The relationships is going to get you in the room, but your talent got to keep you there.
Yeah, you still have to hone whatever it is you're trying to do, whether it is being on the radio, whether it is podcasting, whether it's hosting. You still have to hone your craft and get practice in and make sure that you are good at what you do to make sure that when you get that opportunity, you don't lose it.
What was one of your worst radio experiences? It could be like an interview, or it could be like an uncomfortable moment where you was like, oh my God, how do I get out of this? It could have been a question that you were asked, or a question that you had to ask, or just something, just like a moment that you was like, oh God.
You know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I don't have many of those. I guess it was probably the first time I went on the radio. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because I did not know what I was doing. So
were you shy?
Not shy, but there were multiple times throughout that very first show that I had that I forgot to turn the mic on. So there's literally just...
Can I tell you something? So I've been doing this not even a month. The very first time we recorded 2 interviews and no sound.
Oh, yes. I know that pain.
And the footage was so good. It's like, you stupid Tommy.
And you can't, it's hard to recreate the magic.
You can't recreate that moment.
Yeah, exactly that. I forgot to turn the mic on. So I think I'm talking to the city and it's only music playing. That's all they're hearing. And I'm talking to myself. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So let me ask you this. If you had to give me 3 things that inspire you to keep going.
Well, one is definitely my family.
Okay.
I want my children to grow up looking at their mom saying, she did that.
Yeah,
my mom
let's
is a
go.
hustler,
Let's go.
So definitely my family comes first. Second, I would say the belief in myself. I don't want to let myself down.
You better come. Let me tell y'all something. Confidence is the greatest asset that you can have. If you don't believe in you, nobody else will.
Well, I mean, I've had people, say, oh, maybe your goals are too high, your dreams are too much, and I want to prove them wrong because I know that I can do the things that I have set up.
Yeah, right.
Oh, man. Number 3, You know, I would probably say God.
Come on. That's a fact.
I am spiritual. I am a believer. And, you know, I know God didn't put me on this earth to be mediocre. So, you know, constantly praying to him, constantly reading my Bible, you know, I get strength every single day to keep going especially on the days that I feel like I can.
The last question.
Yes.
Is what is next for this big, beautiful personality, Roxy?
Oh, man. You know what? There's so many things that I have in my head that I want to do.
Yes.
Like I do want to launch a podcast, which I am building the foundation
What's stopping
for.
you?
No, nothing is stopping me.
Okay.
I'm in the process.
Because I hear a lot of people say, I want to do it. I'm going to. And I'm and it'll be like 6 months from now, I'm like, Rocks, with a podcast.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm in the process of building the foundation. I will say that I am like such a perfectionist. So a lot of people are like, you think overthinking it, just do it. But I am not just gonna do it because I want everything to be perfect once it launches. So
Right.
I'm in the process of getting all those things together. Yeah. So podcast, I would love to at some point do some kind of crossover to TV. Not necessarily give up radio, but maybe do like a hybrid type of situation.
I love that.
And I mean, of course, I think for most radio personalities, syndication is like a major.
That's where the money is.
Well, it's a lot more than what I'm making.
Tell our viewers what syndication is, because a lot of our viewers may not even know.
So syndication is essentially what like the Breakfast Club is, the Steve Harvey Morning Show, you know, Angela Yee right now. So
she made it to syndication?
Oh yeah, so she's no longer on the Breakfast Club and she got her own midday show.
Oh yeah.
And now her midday show airs in like 35 cities or something.
Okay, so syndication is airing in other cities and other
So you're essentially doing one show, but that show is fed to how many ever cities decide to pick you up. Yeah.
That's amazing. So you're getting a check from each city. Come on, Roxy. Come on, Roxy.
Hence, I ain't making that money yet.
Come on, somebody. Well, listen, thank you so much. So this is Niche. This is Roxy. And you are on the Niche Speaks. Come on, somebody segment.